Gang, we're going to try to do something a little different this weekend. So we are November 15th. It is opening day, rifle season in Michigan. Although I'm still hunting with my bow. My 3 spots that I have set up, I don't need a rifle. So we're going to go see how this weekend goes, and this might be just updates throughout the weekend as opposed to each day have a separate video. We'll just see how it goes, because maybe I'll get a deer today, who knows. Now during rifle season with the bow, I have to follow rifle rules, so that changes the game a little bit, just because I cannot shoot a doe during the next 2 weeks, which is fine. I wasn't planning on shooting a doe till late season anyways if I didn't take out on a buck. So, and I actually have a combo tag, so I've got 2 tags. And when you have a combo tag in my area, I can either use them tags during archery season to harvest a doe, or a doe per tag, or if it's a buck, one of the tags can be used for 3 points or more on one side, or 4 points or more on one side for the second tag. So kind of a, I don't know if that's a weird rule or not, but so when you buy the combo tag, you know you're not going to be shooting a spike horn or a fork horn. But that doesn't say you can't shoot a basket rack, you know, a 2.5-year-old or 3.5-year-old deer with 3 points on one side or 4 points on one side. And I'd rather let a younger deer go and take out a mature doe during archery season. So I'm hoping to see, I've got one big 9-pointer that's been showing up on camera, and he doesn't show up in the daylight, or he might have actually did show up in the daylight once a couple weeks back, one time. So hopefully maybe you'll get lucky and he'll make a mistake and come out during daylight hours. So that's our hope. That's our hope. All right, gang. Well, we'll see how this weekend goes. We'll bring you back for updates as they happen. Alright, gang. We are in the tree stand. As you can see, I got Hunter's orange on. It's rifle season, so gotta have Hunter orange on. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I got a new bow.
I checked the camera at my other spot. There was 5 deer in there last night, pretty much all night long. Nothing during the daylight. I pulled this camera and moved it to a different spot. So I don't know what the deer were doing here. The two stands are only a quarter mile apart. What I've been seeing is they're typically the same deer. But there's a fresh scrape. Oh, maybe 30 yards that way. A big scrape too, so who knows? It's just luck of the draw, I guess. But yeah, try a different spot this evening, so we did the other spot this morning till 2 o'clock. It's about 2:30 now. And we'll sit here till dark and see what happens. Hopefully something. This has been weird. The last several weeks it's just been pictures of deer at night. I mean, even the does and the first years are coming in well after dark. And these spots aren't getting really any pressure. I've hunted this spot, what, 2 times, maybe 3 now. And over a course of 3 or 4 weeks, the other spot I was at like 3 times as well. Over the course of 4 weeks, I can't even talk. So it's not like I'm hammering these spots. And I'm only hunting them if I got a favorable wind. So I haven't been busted yet at either spot. Oh well. We'll just see what happens. Maybe something. Maybe nothing. Alright. Bring you guys back if something happens. That's the button bug again, guys. He is really nervous. Well, gang, today is day number 2 of the Michigan 2024 firearm season. I again have my archery equipment. This spot you could potentially have a little bit longer shot, but nothing really at a bow range, so unless I'm going to be in a big opening where I have to reach out and touch something, I'll use my archery equipment. So I checked the game camera here, and even though we should be darn near in rut, one, I didn't see any bucks on the camera, and 2, I didn't see anything moving in the daylight. And that's That's the case at my other spot too. I've got that button buck. He keeps showing up in the daylight hours. But that's it. So I don't know. If you're not out in the woods, you definitely won't see anything. And all you're doing is hoping for that one mistake. And we do have the bait getting hit. The bait is getting eaten. Oh my God. The bait is getting hit. So maybe with the does coming in, a buck will decide to flow through. And like I said, there is a scrape line along this ridge. We'll see. All we can do is be out in the woods and hope for the best. So I just saw a weasel, little white guy, try to get himself a grouse. The grouse just flew away. But that was pretty cool to see that. I wish I would have been able to get it on film, but where it was at wasn't really good for the camera. Sorry about that. So you'll just have to enjoy the story of a little white weasel trying to get himself a grouse. Nature, pretty crazy. There's the weasel right there. We got him on camera. We got the weasel. Well, guys, we only got about a half hour of daylight left. I think I want to do a couple doe bleeds with my can. See if that might bring in a buck. I mean, we're in rut, so it might work. Well, we'll see if that does anything. So yeah, yesterday I tried a doe bleed right at the end of the day, and nothing came in. What are you gonna do? But it had been really wet this morning. But the sun has just come out. And the wind's a little bit high today. So, yeah, let's just see what happens. I think it's going to be a good day today. I just have this feeling. We'll see. Holy crap, guys. The wind today is just insane. I'm up in this tree stand swaying and rocking and rolling. But I don't know. This spot we've got, I don't even know now. I gotta think about this. Our big 9-pointer, we got a camera here, as well as my other spot. We got an 8-pointer
Another 8-pointer. One of them got a little bit more of a spread than the other one does. We've got a tiny 6-pointer, tiny little basket rack. We have got a spike horn, and then that button buck. Although that button buck, I don't think we've had it on camera here. I think just up at the other stand. So over the last 4 weeks, we've got some decent deer coming in here. And that monster 9-pointer, he's very consistent, but he's consistent at night. So just hoping he breaks pattern and comes in during daylight hours. We shall see, we shall see. We got a grouse coming in. See the grouse. Yep. Hey gang, so today's day 4 of the 2024 Michigan Firearm deer season. Yesterday, day 3, I had a deer coming behind me. Usually they come from the swamp, but some deer came in from behind, and which was downwind of me. Of course, once it got downwind of me, I was busted. So that was 20 minutes before dark last night. We'll see how today goes. We've only got about 2 hours of daylight left. So we're on the ground today because this is a spot for this wind direction. So let's hope we see something. Well, gang, that was exciting night 4. We actually had a deer come into the bait and hang out for a while. So, if it was not firearm season, she could have went home with me, but yeah, she gets a pass because it's firearm season. But very, very cool to have that deer in probably less than 20 yards. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. Alright guys, well, we'll see how things carry on here. Alright gang, so I was looking at the trail camera. I got out here about 3 o'clock, and at 1 o'clock there was a decent buck in here. And when I say decent, I mean for our area. It's a nice buck. We'll have to see if he shows back up. There was another one in last night too. This was a taller 8-point, and then there was a smaller one in last night. Maybe one of the two will show up, and I'll have an opportunity to take a deer. I'd like to get the one with the bigger rack.
Alright, gang. So we're back at the tree stand. We haven't been out in a couple days. We had really hard rain all day yesterday. And the day before that, I just had to take some time and go do some personal stuff. So it's been a couple days since I've been out. So this is, I think, day number 5. Maybe day number 6. I don't know. I'll have to check back on the footage. It's actually like day number 7 of 2024 rifle season. Or 2024 firearm deer season. So, but I think it's day 5 for me being out. But I forgot my mount to set up the camera on the stand. So I may not be able to get any footage of deer if anything comes in. But regardless, let's see what the day brings. I'm probably going to sit in 2 different stands today. This stand in the swamp this morning. And then I have another stand up on a ridge that I'll probably sit this afternoon. But I'm planning on being out all day. So let's see what the day brings. Alright, gang. So I switched stands. The wind shifted a little bit, so I felt like this would be a better stand to be in for this wind direction. This is the same stand that we captured that button buck on film 2 different times. Maybe we'll get lucky one of these times, a bigger one will come in. So, well, let's see how evening hunt goes. Oh, and I got my camera mount for the tree stand, so if something does happen, hopefully I can get it on film.
Alright, gang. So, yeah. First week of 2024 firearm deer season down. No deer in the back of the truck yet. Though we did see a few deer this week, so that was nice. At least we're seeing something. Seeing life. That's always good. But yeah, tonight at the end of the night we had 3 deer come in. One, they weren't legal for shooting for this time of year during rifle season, so that'd been one reason I had to pass on. But 2 has passed shooting light, and to be honest, I could barely make them out, and I hope the camera got them. I don't know if it did or not. I haven't looked yet to see what the footage shows. So yeah, hoping I got them on camera. I know it was the camera was having some trouble with light and trying to get focus. So like I say, I don't know if it comes in good enough. I'll have it on here. If not, well, there you go. We did see 3 deer tonight anyways, right at the end of the day. And yeah, I think that makes 11 deer total deer seen. So not too terrible this year. Definitely would like to be seeing a little bit more than that, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. At least we're out in the woods enjoying nature. So anyways, thanks for coming along, and we'll see you on the next adventure.